Exactly. So, hey, welcome to another 22Social live training. This is Rene Bañuelos, and that's
My name's Andrew Lane. Thanks for hanging out today.
yeah. And today we got a special treat for you. We're gonna go through what I think is probably the best packaged information we could put together that's gonna help you as an expert actually start making some money. I'm sure that in the back of your mind you've been thinking for maybe a few days, a few weeks, maybe in a year or longer, thinking there's something I'm really good at. I want to make some money with that. I know I can help some people out. Where do I start? How do I get started? What's my roadmap? That's what we got here for you today. I'm really excited about this. So make sure, like Andrew said earlier, he showed up for the green room, get some notes, watch it. We're going to speed through a lot of stuff, but this replay will be available, so you can always come back and follow along as you're actually implementing some of the stuff we're going to cover as you're going through and checking all the resources we got for you. So let's take it away, Andrew.
Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll log in and get right in through the content. And thanks for joining us. Be sure to use that comment stream below if you're watching live. And we appreciate you being here. We want to make this very beneficial for you. So we'll go ahead and jump in and get right through this content today. It's going to be fast-paced, a lot of information, and everything we're showing you is proven, been tested, and it's very possible for you to implement all of this even in the next 30 days. So what we're presenting to you is a challenge, speed to launch challenge. We want you to turn your expertise into, this small goal. It might be small to some of you, but some of you, maybe you haven't made $1,000 in online sales. Maybe you've been doing it in person. Obviously, you're making money somehow, but this is a really fun way to challenge yourself to maybe in the next 30 days, create some online sales. That can look like a lot of different things. We'll show you a bunch of different ways to create $1,000 in online sales, even in the next 30 days. That's the focus today. Keep it simple and profitable. So here's what you're going to learn.
Sweet. Number one, can you complete the challenge? Do you have what it takes to get this done? And I'm going to tell you today you do, but we're going to show you why we really think you can do this. Number two, how to package your expertise to generate cash flow. That's really the key. That's how you're going to make that $1,000. Number three, how to attract and convert paying clients, how to get somebody to actually buy what you've packaged. And number four, how to get started, right? So who is this for? First, you do have to have some sort of expertise. You have to have an expertise in something. I think most of you probably do. If you don't think you do, just think, what am I good at that I'm always helping people with, even if it's something simple? What is it that I'm always, people are always asking me for help. What is it people say, hey, you know what, if you need help with XYZ, this person's the one to ask. That's your expertise. Number two is, have you helped others? Like I was saying earlier, are you that go-to person that people ask for help on something, on that expertise? Number three, do you have some technical skills, basic skills? If you know how to use Facebook, posting, commenting videos, going live, doing basic stuff, then you have it. If you don't know how to use a computer, then you need somebody else to help you, and that's okay. There's plenty of people that can help you. And the last one, you are looking to scale your business. So although we're talking about the first $1,000 in 30 days, I would think that it's just a start. It really could turn into a 6-figure business and even potentially a 7-figure business. So you do want to grow. Believe it or not, you are an expert. So what is an expert?
So the way we define an expert and how you should think about it yourself is someone who can consistently achieve a desired outcome. So you don't have to be the greatest at everything. Think much smaller. And really the opportunity for each of us is to not be the best at everything or there's some very broad topic, but to think about what are you good at doing consistently? What are you able to achieve yourself? What are you able to help others do on a regular basis? And so consistently achieve the desired outcome. So, a lot of you will go out there and talk about getting sales online. Maybe you're not good at that, but you can build a sales page, right? If you haven't achieved this big thing, you haven't built a 7-figure business yourself, but you can set up an email sequence. You can be an expert at that one little thing. You don't have to have accomplished everything yet.
Yeah, you're not going to promise a 7-figure business because that's not what you're an expert at yet.
So what are you an expert at? Just think about that yourself. That's the key. And you can create all kinds of products and services based on little niche things that you are an expert at.
What specific outcome can you promise to your potential clients and customers? That's very, very important. Andrew said earlier, maybe you're an expert at creating sales pages and someone comes to you and says, I need someone that can help me turn my business into a 6 or 7 figure business. That's not your expertise. Yeah, the sales page can help with that, but that's not it. So be very careful with how you define it, because you're actually good at creating sales pages, and that's okay. That's all you need to be good at, that one specific thing.
Yeah, so that's the important kind of foundation, and maybe a little bit refreshing to you, because now you can see that you can do this. You do have an expertise. You just have to identify what that is and really think about your experience, your success, and your own journey. Where were you a few years ago? What have you learned along the way, and what have you become an expert at through that? So what is possible for you? The big picture here.
Well, number one, multiple streams of income, and some of that is passive or can be passive, and that's key to generating some cash. 2, it's helping many more people than you're helping now. So you might be helping people offline now, and it's not scaling. So the ability to help a lot more people. Number 3, elevating your brand, being worth a lot more, having people recognize your name and go, that person's the known expert in that subject matter, and they're worth what they're charging for, because you're going to be able to charge a lot more for your time. 4 is manage everything yourself, right? Not having to rely or hire a big team of technical experts to manage systems for you, being able to do it all yourself. Launching new ideas fast. If you come up with a new, maybe part of your expertise that you want to sell, a course on something specific, being able to get it out there quickly. And number 6, keeping expenses low so that you can have high profits. Oh, that's key. That's my favorite.
Yeah, all of that's really important. I see some good questions coming in about 22Social specifically and what you can do with it. We're gonna paint a broad picture for you today, and then you can kind of you'll have the information on where to get specific links and trainings to what you want to do. But I think a lot of the things we're going to show you today are going to answer a lot of questions on your mind. So let's first look at who's completed this challenge. So we presented the challenge of making $1,000 in the next 30 days. And we wanted to show you that, we've worked with a lot of people over the years from all types of industries. So just want to give you a quick snapshot of a few people who've done this. Obviously, many more have achieved this with 22Social, but it's just fun to kind of look at the different types of people who are doing this. It's not just internet marketing experts, right? It's people who have real interests, passions, and just want to share their expertise with the world. So Andrea here, she's an expert at, she helps people network in the entertainment industry. She has a unique skill of being in that industry. She's in LA, she's connected with a lot of people. And so she wanted to help people who were like her a few years ago learn how to do this and some of the things that she's learned through the years. So she turned her expertise into a video course and sold that as a product online.
And this is an example of how, I'm not sure what was going through her mind, but think about it. Let's say there's this girl that is really good at networking, and she's thinking, I want to sell something online. What am I good at? She might have not even seen the fact that she's so good at networking that she can help others. She might have just thought, oh, I'm not an expert at anything. I really can't sell anything online. But really, she has that skill she was able to identify, and that's what she was able to capitalize on and also help a lot of other people. So just think about, what are you really good at? She might have overlooked this, but she didn't. So you don't do it yourself either. I mean, actually go for it. Yeah, the cool thing is now she's elevated her brand, and now she's becoming a leader in this industry at networking in the entertainment industry. So pretty cool move for her. And I think down the road, she could definitely, even make a full-time business out of doing training and helping people on their journey. So we'll go quickly through a few more. Stephen H. out in Europe. He's a mindset coach. He's a performance and mindset expert. He put together a program, helping people with their mindset, identified 6 or 7 of the common obstacles that his clients were going through, and created passive income by building a course online. Kathy, she's got a subscription program helping therapists with their marketing. So she's able to put her trainings and videos, build a community of people, provide ongoing support to other people in her industry. And now she's become the leader by putting all of them in one place and providing content and supporting them. Phil Olson, he's a business and productivity expert out in Australia, and he just stands in front of a whiteboard and shares his expertise and knowledge, answers questions. A lot of this you're going to see. We're going to break down exactly how each of these people did all of this stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on here that you're looking at, like wondering what is actually happening here. We're going to break that down for you. But you can just see here, simple videos, live videos, recorded videos, a lot of video content, downloads, and we'll show you how to do that. But same concept here, bar workout expert. She put together a certification program and invited people to check it out, did some free giveaways to get people who are interested in this, and then sold something like a $500 package to certify people in this
specific workout. So people from all types of industries, all around the world. Loan officer marketing expert, TJ Barker. This one's so awesome. He did interviews with experts in the industry, and just really, it comes from a helpful mindset. You're going to see that consistent theme here. What do you know that can help others? And how can you package that up and put it in front of people that's going to be consumable, easy to access, and valuable for your audience?
And he's a loan officer himself, so I'm sure he thought, what am I doing right to generate leads? So he went out there and figured it out for himself, and then said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and teach other people how to do the same thing.
Yeah, generally you got to, I mean, the expertise, you have to be good at something. You don't have to be good at everything. It could be one specific thing that he's good at marketing. Maybe it's, Facebook specifically. What he actually did here is he interviewed people who are also having success and used this as a way to create value. So he didn't have to be an expert at everything. He found people to interview and discuss ideas with.
That's his expertise, identifying all those people, right? And getting them interviewed.
Yeah, it's really cool. You see a lot of free podcasts and stuff that do this concept. But I think there's a shift that's happening that a lot of people get burnt out with these podcasts and trying to give away all this free content when maybe you can just package it up and sell it so that you can create some income, build some momentum for yourself so you can keep pursuing this, and maybe down the road provide a bunch of free content once you have your paid offers together. So it's kind of a reverse concept. Maybe some of you struggle with that, putting a bunch of free stuff out there, doing all these interviews and then never really making any money. Well, that's not going to last very long. You're going to get burnt out. Yeah. So this is a different model where you could actually create a course with these interviews and then sell it as a product.
Right. Yeah. This one's a little different. This is, and actually someone's an expert in performing arts, in a way, I guess, performing artist. He's a band, and he actually created, was this the concert, right?
Yeah, they did a live, they created income out of thin air by not just selling tickets to the live concert, but then also broadcasting it online through their Facebook page and charging for virtual access.
Right. Yeah, that would have been not only wasted money, or that money could have been lost or never gained. Also, a lot of people would have never seen a concert that couldn't travel to the location, right?
Yeah. You got to think bigger. We're a global world. You can have customers all around the world. So think outside of your local market. Obviously, if you're doing local business, that's great. And you're working with people in person, but you can now also scale it to anyone around the world.
Is this German? I think there's two words I recognize: live stream and concert.
So how are you going to do this? How will you make over 1,000 in the next 30 days? That's what we want to focus on. Those were some ideas to show you that really anything is possible. Just let your creativity run wild. Now we're going to show you some structure on how this works and show you some pitfalls you might run into that are pretty common. So here's what usually happens. We're going to go very quickly through this. Many of you kind of understand the concept of what 22Social is, but we want to refresh your memory and make this very crystal clear as to what we stand for and what we're all about and how we can help you. So the common thing that happens over and over and over again, we saw this 5 years ago when we started and it's still happening today, is when you want to start to do all this stuff and dive into creating online income and online sales, the tools and the fees start to pile up. So you generally start with some kind of page builder. You get some kind of hosting, websites, themes, plugins, design, and maintenance. So that starts to add up just to get some kind of presence online. Lead capture tools, if you want to run promotions, you generally will create these kind of offers online, lead pages, ClickFunnels, all great tools, but they're expensive and complicated to set up. If you wanted to do these live webinars, streaming video, Webinar Jam is a great one, GoToWebinar. Obviously great tools. People making a lot of money with them. And that's what's out there. These are the options. I mean, yeah, there's even Facebook Live and a million other things nowadays, Zoom, whatever. But membership sites. So if you want to create recurring income on a monthly basis, there's tools like Kajabi, Wishlist Member. Again, all their own platforms, great stuff. Referral tracking systems. You want to run some promotions, get people to refer your product for you. There's tools like Rafflecopter, Gleam, and many others. And that's just kind of like a basic idea of what we're talking about. A lot of things we're talking about today would require these kind of tools. And even if you were really conservative and you only went with like the low cost ones, their basic plans, it's going to come out to somewhere around $2,000 a year minimum. A lot of these things will charge you more and more and more as your business grows. So that's kind of a base, even if you're frugal. And that's really what you would have to do right now. And that's something we want to solve for you. So over the years, we've been building a tool to make this easier. But let's say you bought all that stuff, right? We're looking back at this slide here. You bought all this stuff. Now you got to figure out how to put it all together and make it work for you. So usually we go like this. You build a traditional website. You want to do some Facebook stuff, so you get that connected. You want to do other social media stuff and figuring out a whole strategy for this. Get all that connected. Get some plugins, your wish list member, and all that. Lead capture, funnels. Getting that to sync up with your strategy, your webinar software, a whole other system you got to figure out. Courses and memberships. Some kind of payment CRM systems to manage everything. And by this time, if you even get there, you've spent a lot of money and time to figure this out. And that's why very few people make it to the top. And most people who do or are making a bunch of money do have a system like this. I mean, I'm not sure if you're aware of that. And maybe you do this yourself or you've experienced this, but time and time again, when we talk to industry leaders, this is what it looks like for them. And it is not a picnic. It is not a walk in the park to run this. It usually requires a team to manage this and make sure everything's in sync and working, and it's a lot of maintenance as well. And so for you, you're thinking, oh man, this is complicated, expensive, and time consuming, and you might not make it past this point when you figure out how difficult this can be.
Yeah, and if you have a boatload of money, then go ahead, pay 10, 20, 30,000 to a team to go handle it all for you. Perfect, great. Problem is, man, you might find out that you're in the wrong niche or something went wrong, and then you just dumped a lot of money out the window. So, or if you have thousands of hours of time to figure it out, then you could, but I don't recommend it.
Yeah, but if you're a solopreneur and you got some kind of expertise, you're doing this yourself, and you got an idea and a vision, we want to show you a way that where you don't have to hassle with all that website stuff to profit. We put together a whole system right built inside Facebook's platform to simplify this. So that's none of that stuff is required today. And here's everything you're going to need to implement all this cool stuff. Facebook page, totally free. If you don't have one, go build one right now. It's free. Do it. A PayPal account. Hopefully you've got one of those. If you don't, you can get one set up pretty quick. Hook up your bank account so you can take payments. YouTube account. That's totally free. And that's how we're doing all this live streaming webinar stuff, just like we're doing right now. We do it every week. And we'll talk about that. A lot of confusion about the Hangouts on Air topic. We're going to clarify some of that for you. It's still available. It's still free. And you should definitely use it if you're not. And 22Social, the kind of middleman here. We link all this up together for you and make it easy to manage.
Which it could stay free if you refer more than 3 people. But anyway, that's for another conversation.
Yeah, you could even earn it for free. If money's real tight, you can refer 3 people and you're free. So those are the required things. I mean, that's a little bit more doable and less risk, right? You're not risking anything to get this going. That's kind of our philosophy is don't waste a bunch of money figuring it out. Let's just get you going and start making money. Optional stuff that we're going to talk about a little bit today. Facebook groups, totally free. And I mean, that's really awesome. We definitely want you to harness Facebook groups. We're not going to go into CRM, email, autoresponder stuff, although a lot of our customers do use email marketing. It's an option, not required. And but that's one thing, an extra expense you might run into. Calendly is a tool that we do train on and have some resources help you implement. They have a free option, and that's how you can automate some of your scheduling to make your life easier. So that's pretty much all the tools that we talk about, and everything we do is built on that kind of foundation. So let's get into the meat and potatoes. And what you really want to think about is 3 ways to package and sell your expertise. So in building on that simple foundation, leveraging all these awesome free tools, how can you start making money with your expertise? Let's get right into number 1. The fastest and most straightforward way to start creating income online is selling your services. So you can get clients around the globe. Like we said, you're not limited, and it's really, this is the most, like, for your mind, especially if you're brand new, this is the easiest way to start generating some income right now, like today, because you're probably already making money somehow by charging clients. So that looks like one-on-one coaching. That could be 1-hour sessions, right? That could be on an ongoing basis. But basically, you're selling your time to work with people. Done for you service. So maybe you set up websites or build email campaigns or do photography services where you come out and physically take photos, or walk someone's dog. Like, you can sell services.
Train somebody's horse.
Train someone's horse. Exactly. You could sell that as a package and make money online, and maybe make your life easier for yourself and your clients, and potentially land some different sales that you wouldn't have in person. Having that offer online It's just another way to make some income, especially if you can do it virtually, like a one-on-one, meeting, and then a done-for-you setup after that. You can get clients all around the globe and done with you, right? So maybe it's just, hey, let's work together and build this together. Let's write your sales copy together. Let's, let's do some fitness training. Let's, whatever it is, you can make money. Just put the offer online. So if you want to know how to do that, what we've done is we put together a whole training on how you can do this with 22Social and your Facebook page using those tools that I just mentioned. Super low cost, simple system. Myself and Renee, we both do this ourselves on the side. We've seen a lot of people get excited about kind of systematizing your one-on-one coaching and consulting services to automate this process. It's nice to wake up with a PayPal payment from a prepaid transaction and a scheduled person on your calendar. I mean, it's really nice to just wake up and have someone do all this. They watch my video, they bought a session with me, they paid me the money up front, they scheduled themselves on my calendar, and it's just done for you. So if you want to know how to do that, go ahead and just check out the that link right there, 22s.com/notes/coaching. We'll show you everything you need to know to get that done. So that's one offer you can have, probably the easiest one. If you don't have that going, then you should today get this set up. And so let's look at a few ways you can get to $1,000 using this model. Let's say you're charging $50 an hour, right? So it's a pretty common kind of price range, depends on your expertise. But let's say $50 an hour, you would need what, 20 hours? You sell 20 hours of services, one-on-one, that's $1,000. You could do that on the weekends basically. And even if you just did Saturdays alone, you can create an extra $1,000 just offering one-on-one sessions. Maybe it's one day a week you dedicate to doing those. Only 20 hours a month. That's pretty easy to do.
Hey, that's your Tesla payment on the side.
Tesla payment on the side. There you go.
Right.
And the best part of all this is all those hours you're putting into people, ideally you are getting better and better and learning as you help them, because you can eventually turn that knowledge into other income streams.
And charge more.
And charge more. And you can raise that price, maybe do $100 an hour and only need 10 a month to do that. So that's one option right there. If you did like a service, so if you packaged up some kind of service where you're like, I will do this for you, $250. Get really good at putting together offers. That's where most people get stuck. What could I do for $250? I don't know. I mean, think about what would take you about 5 hours and whatever your hourly rate is, and put together something in a package that would be kind of exciting to somebody. Like, wow, I can get this if I pay $250. So all you need is 4 people to buy some kind of $250 service. You're going to do this thing for them, and now you've got $1,000. So that, again, that could be every Saturday of the month. You knock that out, do a client project, and you're good to go. And lastly, if you just have some kind of big thing you want to do, it gets more complicated when you have bigger packages. Those things can linger. I'll warn you. A lot of times a lower price and even hourly is easier for me personally, because it's easier to kind of like have limitations on it. But if you want to do some kind of $1,000 package, then you could offer that and just need one person to get that, right? So you can package things differently to create an extra $1,000 in the next 30 days. The skill you want to learn and get good at is putting together offers so that you can put it out there quickly and launch. So again, check out that link. You can see how to do this. Any last comments on that? Number one, Renee?
I think what you said, putting out offers, yes. Learning how to explain what people are going to get when they buy either that service or that package. That's really, really key.
Yeah, I see this. I mean, if you're thinking, that's a piece of cake, then good, go do it. Prove it to me and show me that you can put an offer together. Because I see this time and time again. People just get stuck like, I don't know. What do I charge? What do I give them? So you might have to go hourly to start with and figure it out. Get 20 people to on a special hourly deal and work with them one-on-one and then figure something out. That's what I did myself, and I teach that in that link down below. Eventually, you're going to charge much more, and you're going to scale your time much better. But if you're just kind of not sure what to package up, just do it by the hour and give everything you got in that 1 hour, and then figure out a better system down the road. But you can start there. Number 2, sell courses and trainings. This is where it gets a little more exciting. There's a lot of different ways to sell your courses and trainings. Renee, why don't you walk through a couple of the options here?
First one, recorded videos. You can go out there and record maybe 3 or 4 or 5 modules with the different components of what you're teaching. It could be audio content. Sometimes audio makes a lot more sense. That way people can consume on the go. Or maybe it's a PDF download. Maybe it's guides. Maybe it's checklist. Maybe or a full-on course that's explained in text in a PDF with text and graphics. It could be live hangout on air. You could actually sell training. We could have charged for this training. We chose not to, but we could have charged for this training. You could do the same thing. Where you can get more information on that is 22s.com/notes/courses. But something to keep in mind, if you've done a lot of one-on-one hours, if you've done a lot of done for you, then it's a matter of analyzing what are the patterns, right? What is it that I do all the time when I work with somebody one-on-one? And that's what you should put on these courses. Actually explain so that it applies to a lot of people. So it's just a matter of packaging those ideas. Anything else? Nothing.
Yeah, I mean, so that link down there, I mean, I saw a question, how do I make my videos? How do I load this stuff in? We're not going to go through that today, but that link right there, 22s.com/notes/courses. We actually have a full live tutorial where it's about 30 minutes and I build an entire video course before your eyes. So you can check that out and just see how it's done. I would recommend watching that if you're brand new to kind of see what it takes to put all this together. So really the hardest part of making your course isn't putting together the app and charging, because we make that really easy with PayPal and Facebook. I mean, it's just couldn't be easier. The hard part is figuring out and structuring the course, right? So even in that resource, we have some tips and links to help you kind of structure your course. I found some stuff online that was helpful to me. So go through that note, 22s.com/notes/courses, if you want to structure your course, and go through every line of that note, read it, check out the links and resources and videos, and you'll have everything you need to get it done.
Yeah, you're not starting from scratch. We've done this too many times, so you can just follow that guy. You'll be in good hands.
So let's look at how you can make $1,000 by selling some kind of course or product download or whatever. Let's say it was like an ebook download or something, right? It doesn't have to be a full-blown video course, right? It could just be some file that they download. $27 download, pretty common price point. All you need is 38 people to buy that, and now you're making over $1,000. So could you get 38 people to buy that? Well, maybe you don't have anyone listening to you right now. We'll show you in a few minutes how to get people to listen to you and become customers who would want to buy your stuff. But that's a pretty simple goal that you could shoot for. Again, this is a challenge, 30 days. Could you get 38 sales? Renee's got a sound effect. I don't know if you guys can hear the sound effect from his phone. Oh my gosh. Google Hangouts just removed their sound effects option, so it's no longer available on Hangouts, unfortunately, but
we'll make it work.
We're going to get creative with our sound effects going forward. Option number 2, right? So you could have one thing that's just a $27 simple buy, download. And you can have all of these options too. You're not limited. You can do one of each of these on your Facebook page with 22Social, just FYI. So you can do each of these eventually, but not to start. Let's say you get a $97 video course, right? Maybe 5 modules, a few videos in each module. All you need is 11 sales.
That should be your warm market. That's not bad.
11 people to buy that thing. I mean, you could, price it at $297 and then say, hey, limited time, $97.
Just give $297 worth of value.
Right. I mean, yeah, just make it whatever you want to get some sales. But if you just started with that, that'd be great. Or you can do that $297 program. Maybe this is like a 6-week program. You can even pre-sell it, right? So what we see a lot is even if you don't have a product or video course done right now, you could offer some kind of 6-week program. Actually, that guy Stephen Aish I showed you earlier, and I think a few of the other examples I showed you, what they did is they planned out and mapped out some kind of 6-module course and said, I'm going to present this to you live. Even Andrea at the beginning did this concept. So this is really popular. If you don't have anything right now done, map it out, figure out what you could offer and what kind of value you could provide over a few weeks, and then do a live hangout like this. So only paid members, they pay $297 to be a part of this. They can be part of the live recording. And every week they can even ask questions. It's more interactive. And then when you're done, you have the program locked and loaded. You don't have to do anything else. And it's just going to be a video course at that point. But you can create it with your audience. If you had 4 people buy that, okay, maybe you cut the price in half and try to get 8 people in as like a beta launch. That's totally doable. And now you're making over $1,000. So you could pre-sell some kind of program and then deliver it to them over the course of a few weeks.
And cha-ching.
There we go. We're going to hear the replay to see how this sounds. We didn't test that before. All right, so that's an awesome, awesome concept there. And a few different ways you can go. We'll show you an example at the end of maybe how you would want to think to get started. Because we're throwing a lot at you today, but we're going to kind of bring it all together at the end. But option number 3, this is really the big money. Selling subscription program. So recurring stable income on a monthly basis or yearly basis.
gift that keeps on giving. So providing ongoing content, right? If someone's going to pay you a subscription, that's because you're going to keep feeding them per se on an ongoing basis. And that could be maybe weekly, could be monthly, every other week, whatever makes sense, whatever you think is enough to feed them based on what you're charging them. Could be a newsletter. That could be just an email they get with a newsletter that updates them on whatever's changed in the industry, maybe new tips, new resources they can use. Could be recorded training. You could record a video and get that out to them every week or every month. It could be live training. You can get on a Hangout just like we did. You could actually even get on a Facebook Live if you created a group with it. And maybe even premium programs. So you could have a low-end program perhaps that you're meant for it to scale. Maybe it's $10, $20 a month. But how about those premium programs? And those are the ones that make it worthwhile. That way they really fund your time so that you can actually create the lower-end programs. And maybe it's group coaching where you're maybe pick 5, 10 people and you help them together. Maybe it's more of a mastermind setting where people are helping each other and you're facilitating that mastermind. It could also be the community part of it, which the way we recommend doing it is if you are providing value on an ongoing basis, that you attach a Facebook group, and 22Social makes it really, really easy to work with a group in terms of managing access. And that's because you're going to provide some sort of leadership and allow them to collaborate. That's where the community really, really makes sense. Those are actually my favorite kind of subscriptions because I like the fact that people want to help each other out and let them do that. But you're still, it's more than just the community. You still got to be there to provide the leadership and provide the information or guidance that they need to actually work together and make it viable, exciting for the group. I think that's, let's see. And that is again at 22s.com/notes/memberships. That's a note that has this all documented in terms of how to get started, what you need to be thinking about, and actually how to put it all together.
Yeah, that's a good one right there. So we're going to show you a couple examples and talk more about that. It's super powerful and it's totally possible. I mean, what I see a lot of people getting hung up about is this idea of launching some kind of subscription. It's a little bit scary, but just think about it this way. You start with a couple people and get that going, and that starts making you money right away. And it's a very low promise, especially if a low price subscription. You don't have to give them the world, and you can develop your expertise over time. So the best thing about a subscription is the money is stacking as you go. You're doing the same amount of work, right? You're doing the same amount of work, but let's say that first month you only had a couple people subscribed. You create the content that you promised. Next month, those same couple people are still there, but you brought a few more in. So you're stacking this, and over time, as your expertise gets better, as you get more confident and comfortable, as you start to really provide more and more value, you're going to attract more people, and you're doing the same amount of work, and you're scaling your business now to basically an unlimited amount of people. This can be a huge moneymaker for you and create an amazing lifestyle once you get this going. So let's look at the numbers, right? $10 a month newsletter. Simple, right? I mean, if it could be a newsletter or a video every month, right? Just keeping people updated. A lot of times, especially in today's, technology-based world, you might have content that needs to be updated on a regular basis. So we'll show you an example at the end of that, like a Facebook ads trainer, right? You can't make a course on something that changes every month. So it's more relevant to have updated information, and people will subscribe to something that they can get updated information on. So think about your industry, your expertise. Is it something that changes all the time? That's okay. You can still monetize and build a community and create a lot of income on something that changes a lot. So if you were to get 100 members, obviously that's a pretty big goal and probably won't happen in 30 days, but that's something you could shoot for. The nice thing is this is something you can build up to, and now you're creating 1,000 a month stable income, right? Not everyone's going to cancel the same month. You're going to be getting new people in, few people drop out, but that's really, really stable. And again, it's the same amount of work for 100 people or 1,000. So my goal is to get my own, 1,000 person membership program. Mm-hmm. So I got 10,000 a month coming in, super stable income. It only takes me a few hours a week to manage and keep it going. That to me is really, really realistic. And it's something I've been building towards myself on the side as a side income. Yep. And it's actually happening. I mean, it can actually happen for you. So the other option, while you're building that, maybe some of those $10 a month people are asking a bunch of questions and they're kind of like, I need more help. Can you just give me some more additional hands-on guidance or whatnot? You could turn like a one-on-one coaching. You can either sell like your one-on-one service, like, hey, just pay me for an hour of my time, Or you could turn it into more of a like premium mastermind where maybe they sign up for $99 a month. And again, a lot of this will come out of your low priced subscribers. So if they're already paying you a couple bucks a month and they really like your content, they might be much more likely to buy some kind of higher price package where they can get more of your time, maybe being kind of an elite group. You could say, well, you're gonna get an hour of my time every month. I'll check in with you, help you out. Plus you get like this private live hangout once a week. Mastermind training, whatever it is. You could offer something premium for $99 a month. And all you need is something like 11 people to sign up for that. And there's another $1,000 a month. So what if you had both of those going at the same time?
Right.
That's totally realistic because it's not taking up too much more of your time. It's a whole nother income.
And also what you learn as part of your high-end program, which is that mastermind, is what you could trickle down and actually break down for the people in that newsletter and recording.
Yeah. If you haven't experienced this or done it yourself, that's exactly what every expert does. Is they learn a bunch of stuff by helping their high-end clients, and then they drip that down to their low price. They create products and courses and low price subscriptions so that they can share that content with more people. They don't get the one-on-one treatment, but they get the information. So that's a really good model. 2 different apps right there could create a couple thousand a month income for you. You could also have a higher price. So maybe now it's more of like a weekly accountability coaching program where you only have a few clients and only 2 people, there's another 1,000. So maybe you have your like really VIP hands-on kind of.
You could be running all 3. All 3 makes sense. So that could easily turn into $3,000 a month. That's a Tesla for yourself and a car for your kids and
super stable income too. Because all this is feeding that low price. The better you get, the more you learn from your high price coaching clients. You're gonna attract more low price subscribers. And then even if one of those $500 a month clients cancels, you have a whole bunch of people already paying you that you say, hey, a spot just opened up. Maybe you should sign up and jump into this high price program.
I can't help myself. Hopefully it sounds good on the replay.
So literally all those can happen at once. Eventually you can build up all 3 of these. But to start, like I said, just get 3 people paying you $10 a month. That would be a really good goal to start with. And then turn that into a course. And now you're starting to get this momentum. Now you could sell a course and then back end them and say, hey, if you need more ongoing support, sign up for my $10 a month. All right, so those are a lot of fun. Those are money ideas. Again, check out those links for more information. We'll show you, break it down for you, how to implement this, how to do it. This can all be done on your page. So let's look at ways to attract and convert
new customers. Yeah, you created a way to make some money. Now, how do I get them? I built the park. How do I get them to come, right?
Kind of like that, yeah. They're not just going to show up and buy your stuff.
Yeah, that movie doesn't add up.
So let's break down 3 ways to get people's attention, get them to go from like not knowing who the heck you are, what your business is, to actually getting some value from you, realizing that you are an expert, you're qualified, you can solve this problem for them, and then you introduce your paid offers and they will want to buy from you. That's what you want. People want to buy. You're not trying to sell stuff. You're just trying to help people and really create some value that they're going to want to purchase from you. I'm not a great sales guy. Maybe you can notice by now. Some of you are probably critiquing us like crazy. We don't sell that well as much as I try to study it. We just try to help people as much as we can. And eventually, the money starts to stack up. So we've been doing it for years. And for us, it's just been always give as much value as we can, help you get where you want to go. And we're going to make some money along the way. But we don't do it like, a lot of people teach you to just put a bunch of stuff out there. Like we're always charging for stuff. Okay. So don't get us wrong. We do charge money. So buy our products, buy our programs, but you got to charge money. But the first thing that we recommend you doing a live webinar is like the #1 way to turn a cold audience into a paying customer. So we use Hangouts on air, and yes, it is a free tool, and yes, it's still available. They didn't shut it down. They moved it out of Google+. It's in YouTube. And we have a full training on how to do a free Hangout on air and use it for your trainings. Have people register to watch, not like a Facebook Live where anyone can watch it. We're talking about getting people to register like a webinar and show up, attend, and deliver some really good content, even have guests and all kinds of stuff. So it's a free tool. Use it. I highly recommend it.
Yep. And you're in one right now, by the way.
Watching it right now. You can require registration. So it's the big thing here. Facebook Live is great. All these great tools are so powerful right now in the live streaming space. But to really strategically market, you want to collect some information. have people register to watch. And the goal here is to give your audience a win, make it really helpful, right? Don't just sell something the whole time. Actually think about what you can present to them that would make it a win. So here's some ideas. You can do training on your expertise. So just show what you've been doing for your clients. We'll do one free sample of some kind of problem that you've solved and how they could do it too. So just showcasing your expertise. Do a hot seat or a workshop. So maybe you just do a live demo of what your one-on-one sessions look like. So bring on someone for free, talk through one of their problems or pain points, and then solve the problem right there live so that people can watch how you work in real time and get some benefit because they're going to learn from this as well. You can interview someone. As you saw earlier, you can do an expert panel. You can have up to 9 people on a live hangout on air. You can interview a guest one-on-one. So all of these are great options to provide value and create a win for your audience. And then the best thing is you can repurpose this. So these are automatically loaded into your YouTube channel, and you can have it unlisted so it's not publicly viewable, but you can have the replay right there. And it can become a free giveaway. They can watch the replay for free.
And if you're watching the replay, that's exactly what we did. We repurposed it.
Yeah, we repurpose ours all the time as a free content giveaway. So really powerful, and it's super straightforward and free to do. You have unlimited people watching. I mean, it blows my mind when people haven't used Hangouts on Air yet. I mean, I get it. There's a lot of tools and options. We've tried them all. Hangouts on Air just gives you like everything you need to make things happen.
For free.
So 22.com/notes/hangout. That'll get you to our training. Check that out. We got a full demo on how to do it and walk you through every step, everything you need to know to make this happen. So number 2, provide a free sample, right? This could be a lot of different things. So I call it a sample because really the way you want to structure this free opt-in, giveaway, lead magnet, whatever you want to call it, it's kind of like a sample of your expertise. So you want to demonstrate your expertise with some free content.
Report or ebook. It doesn't have to be preferably it's your ebook, but it could even be somebody else's ebook. But some cheat sheet or checklist that they need to solve a problem that they could eventually pay you to solve for them. Some resource list. Don't be afraid to give some stuff away. Really, I mean, what's valuable is your expertise. So even though if they have that checklist, they still a lot of them will still hire you to help them with the problem that they're having with the challenge. So video training, a course, a case study of some sort, free consultation. If you're starting out and you want to just figure out, work with some people, then that may be the option. It won't scale and it won't be good long-term, but it is a good way to start. Maybe VIP access to or some sort of deal. And if you want more info on how to set up, well, traditionally called giveaways, then just go to 22s.com/notes/giveaways. I want to really reiterate the first line on this slide. It says, demonstrate your expertise. That's exactly what you want to do. Although I said you could use somebody else's ebook, preferably not, but you want to make sure people know, hey, this person knows what they're talking about. They just showed me how to solve a problem using one of these things. And I'm a lot more likely to pay you now because you've shown me you can actually solve things. You actually know what you're talking about and you can help me out. Otherwise, if I don't really believe you're an expert, then I'm probably not going to move anything forward from here and actually buy something from you. Because that's the goal of this free giveaway or free sample, is to at the end say, hey, you want some more? Here's my offer.
You want some more of this? So that example on the left is pretty cool. Parenting in the real world. That question is so awesome that you wrote in the headline. I don't know if you can read it. It says, do you know what the most powerful parenting tool is? Find out today. So just by asking a question that's so profound like that, it makes her just see like, wow, she knows the answer. She is the expert. I mean, just the positioning of that headline is so cool. I'm not a copywriting expert, but I love that headline. And now you're giving away that answer, and it's like they want that answer, and you were the one that gave it to them. So it's a great way to get people who are interested in what you have to offer and getting them to opt in. You collect their information, and then you can follow up, right? So now you have that data, so you can say, well, if they don't buy right away, you can go directly outreach and contact them and see if you can help them further, what their questions were, or if you're more advanced, you can have an automated email sequence, you know, that'll trigger when they opt in. So all that's a good starting point to get people to know who you are. Number 3.
Run a sweepstakes promo. Love this one, by the way. People got amazing results when they know how to set it up right. It's not too hard to do. And it's probably one of the easiest ways to actually collect some leads, especially because depending on how you set it up, you can actually ask people to refer their friends. And that's where it could potentially go viral and get a lot of quote unquote free leads. So not everybody wins. So it's not like a free sample that everyone's going to get it just for signing on. They're just signing up for a chance to win something, right? You could set it up so that people refer friends. So maybe they sign up at the beginning to register and get their chance to win. And on the confirmation page, you can actually tell them, go get your unique referral link and refer some friends for more chances to win. That's really the magic, right? That's where a lot of the referrals will come from people who probably aren't even clients yet.
Yeah, get the best ad you could ever run is not a Facebook ad, right? It's not like going to Power Editor and create an ad. It's going to be people referring your business to their circle of friends. So getting someone to recommend or invite their friends over to your business is the best ad you could ever have. The best thing too is that it's free. So to have that system working for you may seem very abstract right now, but just know that it can definitely be done. And we've kind of mastered that. It's become one of our best features of 22Social, and it's all built in automatically into your apps. So this is a really powerful tool that maybe you don't have to do right away, but it's an option down the road.
And basically, it's a lucky winner. Actually, with 22Social, you can actually press one button and it'll randomly pick a winner, giving more chances to win to the people who referred more friends. You could also get creative and make it into a competition. It does have a built-in leaders board so that you can say, hey, the top 3 people that refer the most friends are the ones that are going to win. And you'd be surprised how crazy people will get to win something that's maybe $20, $30, $40. And they'll go out, they get competitive. We've done it in here in the office where we find some cool giveaways and we start sharing it, just competing internally, even though we're not qualified to win. But so friend wins, you win. You could also say, hey, if you refer somebody and your friend wins and you don't, you're also going to win. And you could also get ongoing. This could be your ongoing marketing strategy. You could actually give something away let's say every Friday, and it gives you something to share. It gives you a story to talk about so that you have some social content. Combination, you can get creative. Don't make it too confusing, right? But you could also combine a few strategies. Maybe the lucky winner and the competition per se. That's it. So, and then the information for that, really, really good tutorial at 22s.com/notes/sweepstakes. We've done a lot of these. We've done a lot of it. A lot of our customers have done them. We've helped people with them, and they've done amazing. We've had people generate as high as 6,000 to 7,000 leads in a matter of weeks.
Generate hundreds of thousands of dollars in sales in a matter of weeks.
Yes, and you know what? If it generates you a couple hundred leads yourself, you already did amazing. So
yeah, even just a few leads is better than, especially if you're going to run ads or do some more. If you're going to put your heart and soul into marketing, you might as well have the chance to get those people to share and invite their friends and bring more traffic to you for free. That's just one way, and it could just be the extra thing that gets someone to opt in. They're like, oh, okay, cool, some kind of PDF download or some live hangout. Well, you could also throw in the sweepstakes option to get them over the edge, to stand out a little more and say, hey, not only are we doing this live training and we're doing this free giveaway, we're also doing a prize package to one lucky winner. So on that point, you can combine all 3 of these right into the ultra promotion to attract people, which is what we did with Mari Smith. And this was a really fun promotion. She did a live hangout where she, gave value. She did 1 hour of training, gave some free content away, took questions, but she also did a free download. So as part of that live training, she also gave away a free download.
Instant gratification.
Yeah. So there's that instant kind of sample where, we call it a sample, but really just that instant download that they could have tangible in their hands. It's kind of a worksheet they could go through, take notes on. And the sweepstakes is also part of it. So to get people to share it, to show up, to participate, get more involved, she had the sweepstakes attached. So Mari Smith can do it. And I get it, she's like a big celebrity, but we also have seen this replicated by people who have done this for the first time, right? So they just throw up some kind of sweepstakes and they get some activities, get some results. But just know that you don't have to be a big celebrity to make this work. Even just giving away a one-on-one coaching session is a great thing. But also you can create some engagement. So we have like a barbecue restaurant, right, that does a cake giveaway every week. just a simple thing. You can do a $5 Starbucks gift card. You know, it's just giving away something little. It's kind of a cool way to build your brand and build a better relationship with your audience. And it makes your marketing easier because people have a reason to open that email or check out your latest update in your group because you're announcing a new winner. You're making it fun. You're kind of showing other people in the community and thanking them for being a part of it. So just doing something very simple, even a $5 Starbucks gift card, is got that cool factor that can separate you from your competition.
How do I get started? Wow, a lot of stuff. Where do I start?
Yeah, we just put the dump truck and just dumped it all out on you. But that's the point. I'm going to show you and give you the vision of what you can do. And now let's break it down how you can get started.
How to take action today. Number one, create a paid offer using your expertise. So whether it's the selling your service or done for you or coaching, or maybe it's some sort of digital product, or maybe it's some sort of subscription. What is that offer going to be based on your expertise? What can you offer? Define that. That's your step one. That may not be something you come up with in 5 minutes. It might take a little time, but that's the starting point. Number two, start with for free with the right tools. We told you what you need for free. You need your Facebook page. You need your PayPal account. You need 22Social, and potentially
YouTube,
even a Facebook group, YouTube. Yeah,
basic stuff.
Right, exactly.
Probably already have most of it.
Yeah. And once you put it all together with the free tools, invite your warm market. That's the place to start. They're going to give you the best feedback. People who are going to say, hey, that was perfect. Or, hey, you know what? This is what I would change, or this is what made sense to me. That's why I signed up, versus maybe point number 2 or 3 that you had on your sales page. And number 4, which I just told you about, get feedback. And then based on that feedback you got from your warm market, improve your paid offer. And then
let me pause there, because I mean, so many times people get scared or frustrated. They don't get any sales right away. It's not going to just blow up overnight. All right. That's not going to happen. You got to put an offer together, package it up. And really you want to take like 2 to 3 people, especially if it's kind of a one-on-one or a package offer that you're providing, some kind of service or one-on-one coaching or consulting. You got to run through a couple of those before you know, really, you're going to fine tune your offer from there. Digital course, video course, it's a little bit easier because you're not promising time, but you got to get feedback from your warm list. Probably let them go through for free and see if they liked it, if they would share it with somebody, if they got value out of it, what was missing, what was confusing. Because I guarantee it's probably not going to be very good when you start if you haven't done this before. I've seen countless people do their first video course or paid offer, and I look at it like I have no idea what the heck you are selling right now. Almost 9 out of 10 times, it's just confusing. It's way too much stuff. So you need to get feedback before you go put a bunch of ads and try to blow this thing up. And
if you do put something together like Andrew just described, that's okay. That's your first. That's what the feedback's for. That's where someone's gonna say, you know what, I don't get it. Can you explain it to me? Can you go back to the drawing board? And that's fine. It's going to take a few iterations.
Usually you'll throw up all over the page first, and then you got to like remove most of the stuff, because I do the same thing, right? You'll start off writing all this stuff out and it's just confusing. You think they need all the information in the world. Really, they just want like 3 bullet points of what they're going to get, okay? Whatever your offer is, usually like 2 paragraphs to 2 to 3 paragraphs is probably good, with bullet points, like clarity, and then make a video to make it simple. So that's what you want to start with and focus on, is like get a few people through this thing and then get better. And that's why starting with free tools, starting really simple, is so powerful, because you can launch ideas quickly, get feedback, improve it. Now you can start to crank it up. So at that point, when you have some good feedback, you've improved it, then you maybe run that first promotion, that lead capture promotion. Maybe you do that hangout. Maybe you create a free giveaway to start getting the word out, find some new people who don't know who you are yet to opt in, kind of learn about you. And you're going to hope at that point that they're going to, buy your stuff right away. Even just getting them to opt into something for free is difficult. So you're going to need to get feedback from them as well. These brand new people, why didn't they buy? What was confusing? Was this what they were looking for? Why didn't they even opt in? You got to find that out. And
it's not, it's not that it's difficult. It's just that sometimes we're in this microwave mentality that, hey, I put it together, boom, it's going to work the first time. It's more likely not. It just takes tweaking. It's not automated. But if you do put in the work, and if you do listen to the feedback and improve it, this can blow up into a 6-figure business, right?
Yeah. Well, so every expert, everyone who's doing and making much money online, you're going to hear they've gone through this process. Every single one. You can't skip through it. They've either done it themselves or they hired people who've done this themselves
Right.
and help them skip through some of it. You're either going to pay a bunch of money to fast forward or just roll up your sleeves. But the point is that we also want to make money through this process. So that's why starting that first paid offer is important. So you have an offer up there that can make you money, and you're not spending 6 months building a video course that no one even wants.
Right.
Right. So you want to keep making money throughout the entire process. From day one, get a paid offer up there, start helping people, work with people one-on-one if you have to, and then start to add in additional streams of income. And eventually you can start to automate. So a lot of people start with this automation thing. So someone told you you need to automate and segment your list and have everything streamlined. Like you don't, like that might be 2 years away for you. And that's okay. You can make money in the meantime just by keeping it simple, helping people, getting better, and really figuring out how you can serve people. Then you automate. All right, so let's look at like an example to kind of make it real for you. And I just kind of made this up, but it's kind of a model that I've seen people do. So using all of the stuff I just showed you, how can you start making money right now? And what are some of the steps you could take? And what could it become for you? So the way we kind of think about it is like 3 buckets or 3 categories to think about your content that you're creating. You know, all these apps and strategies we showed you generally going to fall into one of these 3 buckets. So like we just mentioned, the first thing you'll want to do is create some kind of like high price, you know, high touch, time consuming product that is usually going to be some kind of one-on-one training and accountability program. Maybe it's a session or hourly basis. So we're talking about a fitness expert here. So maybe this woman here is offering $99 per session. Maybe that's a 90 minutes. I don't know. You know, they sit down, they figure out your goals, and they help you create a game plan, a roadmap. It's very high touch, high time, but it's an offer that's pretty easy to outline, put up there, and then offer to people and see if they'll buy it. But after she gets through her warm list, you know, unless they're referring her a bunch of people, she's probably going to dry up pretty quick and not have a lot of new sales. So maybe now she decides to put together a free video, some kind of like 5-minute fat burning workout you can do at home, right? So people have to register, they can get this free video, and now they're going to watch her go through a training program, right? So she's building her expertise, giving kind of a free sample of her expertise, showing what she can help them with. If they liked the content, now she can introduce and say, hey, if you like this, I'd love to help you get a custom plan for you. Go ahead and check out my one-on-one training, right? So now you can get new people, and this would be probably worth running ads too. If this is a pretty good free offer, you could run some ads, get people to opt in. Now you know who they are. You can follow up with them. You can send them a personal message, create a friendship with anyone who opts in. Maybe it's only 20 or 30 people who go through and get this free video. That's a good starting point. You should see if those 20 or 30 people buy your one-on-one session. If they don't, go message them, talk to them, see if you can help for free. What is it they need from you? And now maybe you learn from that and you decide, well, $100 is a little much for them, but a lot of them wanted some more workouts that they could get from me. So from that feedback, you create a lower price product, maybe a $27 one time, maybe it's 10 simple workouts. They like that 5-minute workout you created, and you're like, cool, I can make a few more workouts. So you put together a paid video course with maybe 10 different workouts they could consume or buy right there on the spot. So now you can run ads to that free video giveaway. And then from there, you can say, hey, if you like this, you're going to love my 10-pack of videos. Go ahead and buy that now for $27. And now you've got people about $27 that are going through more of your videos, more of your content. They're probably very highly likely to want to get some personal training and accountability from you. So you can go reach out to those people. Those are your warmest leads. They've already paid money with you. If you're providing good value, now you can hopefully get them on a one-on-one offer. From there, this could be good enough to get you going for a while. And you could probably put a lot of money into ads at this point because you have free opt-ins. Maybe you can automate some of this. If this is making you money, you can now the game is just to get as many people as you can to watch this 5-minute fat burning workout. Maybe you throw in a sweepstakes to get more people to opt in for that. And you say, maybe I'm giving away a one-on-one accountability every month. Refer your friends, invite your friends to check out this free video. So you get more free leads checking out that 5-minute free video. And those are more leads that you can follow up with on a one-on-one basis, or maybe your email sequence. And now there are a lot more people that know who you are, that you are an expert, and might buy your stuff. From here, you realize that, hey, these people, after they buy that $27 one time, they're not implementing it. You know, they watch it a couple videos and they burn out and they forget about it. They need more ongoing, motivation, more content, fresh content every month. Maybe they need a healthy eating guide, like every month, some new recipes or ideas. So you decide to create a $10 a month subscription that they can get access to a new video every month, and maybe some other benefits and PDF downloads that you could throw in. Probably stuff that you figured out working with your one-on-one clients that you're finding is really helping them with their accountability and helping them get results. Now you can create that on a monthly basis for other people to consume. So now you got a few different income streams, and even this alone would probably be awesome. Maybe at this point you get a lot of people buying your one-on-one time. You could raise your price or fine tune that package. Maybe create a couple of different one-on-one packages. Maybe you realize that they need like a $300 one-time thing to do a whole program or custom program for them. A lot of ways you can make money at this point. But here's an option that you could add in now, a high price subscription. So as we talked about earlier, you could have these $10 a month subscriptions. You could have a higher price subscription where they kind of pay on a monthly basis. Maybe you're only doing this with 5 different people or 10 different people. That could be an extra, $1,500, $3,000 a month if you can structure it right. Maybe this is like a mastermind group where it's a group accountability, 10 people only, and you have them in this program where you get like 1 hour a week with them. They're part of like a private, 10-person group. So that could be really valuable. If you're probably going to create this based on some of your one-on-one people and what they were asking for, and you realize some people are buying multiple sessions with you. Maybe if you just create a subscription program, you can now work with them on a regular basis, and it's saving them some money and providing more value. So at this point, you got multiple streams of income. You're doing the same thing, and so you decide at this point, hey, let's go ahead and do a big live webinar, right? That free video guide's great, but I've got a bunch of leads that checked out that free video guide. They haven't bought any of my stuff. Maybe if I do like a big webinar, I can get all their attention, get them to show up at one place, one time, give them an awesome 7-day fat loss guide. And so you're gonna have all of them go to that app, register to watch this live webinar, and then you can maybe do some special one-time or limited time promotions, discount codes to get your other products, so you can move them through your funnel where they can start buying your stuff, getting more involved, and most likely probably get them in that $10 a month subscription, because if you get them in a subscription, they're paying you on a monthly basis. It's way easier to sell them going forward because they're paying attention to you, they're consuming your content on a regular basis, and now you're going to be much more likely to get them to buy one-on-one time with you, get into your VIP programs. So that's just a model, right? I mean, you can implement this and apply it to any business. I just wanted to show you an example of all this stuff where you could start, maybe something very familiar to you, one-on-one training or coaching or consulting, and then use your expertise to create multiple streams of income and attract a whole bunch of people around the world who have no idea who you are right now, but eventually they're going to start to really get to know you and benefit from your knowledge.
Perfect. That's your blueprint. If you're a fitness expert, you're done. Not really. You gotta start implementing. But it's take the same thing for you. If you're a different kind of expert, then it's a different topic, but it's the same exact formula. And so that's what I want to make sure that you guys understand with this.
Yeah, you can see almost everything we talked about today is kind of implemented into this kind of concept. And just thinking about these couple different buckets, it's easier for your brain to start to see what you could do right now. And you can do this at any order, but that's a common model that I just showed you and how this kind of was created, that kind of step by step. So let's look at one more. And here's the best thing is, like, she's creating subscription income now too, because she didn't want to do one-on-ones all the time. You can only help so many people doing that. But creating subscription, that means every month you're getting paid. The more that grows, the more freedom you have, the more you can expand your business, maybe hire on people to run the programs for you, create more freedom of time, and raise your prices for your one-on-one stuff. So maybe at that point you're going around and speaking because you're such an expert, because now you can do this all day, every day, help people create breakthroughs. So start simple, build big, and profit along the way. As I mentioned, you're making money at every step. Day one, you should be making some money. If you're not, do a couple people for free and then start charging. Use those free people you did as examples and case studies of what you can do. So you should be making money the whole way through. Let's look at Will before we wrap up and take your questions. I just love this one. We got an update on Will today too. I wanted to share with you, but If you haven't seen this kind of example, I mean, Will Irish has kind of done all of this that I showed you and is making, is using and maximizing 22Social. So I see a lot of questions coming in. Well, can I have multiple paid offers on my page? Can I have multiple subscriptions, multiple groups, different free giveaways, live hangouts, free downloads? Can I do all this on my fan page with 22Social?
Yes, and you'll see him doing it right now.
So Will is a life coach and Facebook ads expert. He's maximized 22Social to build all of his lead capture system, sales funnels, digital courses, coaching programs, memberships, and more inside Facebook, all leveraging Facebook's features to make this possible. So what does that look like? Well, here's his Facebook page. He's got all these apps over here on the left. These are custom apps with 22Social. He built using 22Social. There's his one-on-one paid coaching, simple, straightforward, buy an hour session with Will. So that is an app he's got on his page that makes him money. It's just simple to manage, pretty much automated. And again, you can wake up tomorrow and have a new one-on-one coaching client scheduled, ready to go, has all the information they need. He didn't have to do anything. They just watched his video and bought. So that's one of his apps. You can have a free download, like we mentioned, to attract leads. He ran ads to this free targeting cheat sheet. You download the PDF, and now he's establishing his expertise. He's giving a sample of like some of the quality of training and knowledge that he has. He's got another app, paid video course. He turned some of his trainings into a video course. Now he can sell that over and over and over again to new people. He's got another app, free live hangouts. He's done some free live broadcasts. When he was done, they just sit right there and they can watch the replay. So you could do one a year. I think he did that, right? He did like one free live training, did a big promotion, and then he can keep promoting that and maybe even inviting some of his other people who don't know who he is to check it out, or some of his cold leads. Hey, check out this free training I did last year. You can just do one. I mean, or you could do it on a weekly basis if you want, like we do, but you don't have to. Another app here, paid video course, another video course, so a different training, another income stream right there. He's got a subscription newsletter. This one's awesome. I'm gonna come back to this one in a minute, but that's a newsletter concept. He basically gives them like a slide deck every month where it's just like puts together a few slides of the latest information they need, quick video tutorials on what they need to know, the latest and what's happening in Facebook advertising. It's super valuable, and he's got it down to where it's pretty simple. It's like putting a few slides together every month, and then he downloads it as a PDF and delivers that to them. People pay him $27 a month for access to this content. He's doing the same amount of work for an unlimited amount of people. It's automated for him. Affiliate product review. So some of you out there are affiliate marketers. Another app you can have on your page is some kind of review of products that you like and services that you like. You could have buttons that link over that make you money. So if you got people paying attention to you and they don't want to buy your course, maybe they'll want something else. So you could recommend products. So another way to use 22Social apps is just create some review videos and link to some of your favorite tools and resources. So that's another income stream we didn't even talk about today. But if that income stream only works if people trust you and they're listening to you. So all this other stuff is kind of a prerequisite before you can really start making serious affiliate income. If people aren't listening to you and you don't have any kind of expertise or credibility, then they're not going to buy stuff that you recommend, right? Another video course. I'm literally breaking down all the apps on his page. So there's another video course. This is a free PDF download. So another free sample giveaway. All this stuff just using the same system. All you have to do is just change a couple things and how he charges or gets people to get access. Even one page that didn't even have a gate or anything, just put some content on there and talk about who he is.
Yep,
and
no registration required.
So does this work? Well, he's done pretty well. Kind of got all that going. He was making money all along the way as he was building all these different offers. 70,000 profit. That was in about a year span. And again, he didn't have all that built right away. Now he's got all these systems in place. It can make him more and more money as he runs more traffic to it.
Just a disclaimer, PayPal won't actually send you the money packs. They'll let you transfer the money to your bank account.
You don't get that?
Just kidding.
The money packs, those are like lots and hundreds. So
yeah.
No, I saw someone talk about like getting paid and some other system. Just FYI, using our stuff, I mean, you get paid right away. Like you immediately get the PayPal money in your account. We're not even doing anything with the money. Like you get paid directly through all this stuff. So you're selling a course, you're selling your one-on-one coaching. These are direct payments from your client to you into your PayPal account immediately, right? So
right.
That's nice. This is actually today an update. So Will messaged me like this morning. He took this screenshot yesterday saying this is what it looks like every morning with just one subscription product. Took a screenshot of his phone, and I made it look nice for you, but that was the actual screenshot of money coming in every day from his subscribers who pay for this content. It's pretty killer. I mean, he has this whole income stream just from one app on his page because he's an expert. All the stuff he learns from his one-on-one clients and his coaching programs throughout the month, he puts a few of those core concepts into this thing and sends it out to all of his subscribers every month. Just another way to monetize your expertise. And I do recommend it. He did. I want to give him a shout out because I said, if we're going to show his screenshot here, I got to point out that he's got a good article this month, fbinsidersreport.com. So if you want to learn about Facebook ads, check it out. Just out of curiosity to see how he's got his subscription set up. You can actually go to that link and see his sales page. I mean, it's just awesome to see what could happen for you as you start to build these income streams. And Will's not the only one. Mia was able to, run her entire business with this one system on her page. Monica has done awesome stuff. She's got subscription programs, courses. She's done Hangouts, free downloads, all the good stuff. It's totally possible, and that is all you need to know today. So that's the big concept. I hope that was digestible and exciting to you. You can watch this replay if you need to. You've got the links to all the resources, and that's all you need to know.
Yeah, get started, start working on that, defining that offer. Start with the right tools, just like we told you. You want to get your trial account for 22Social. There's either a button or a link in the description for this video. So that's a quick way to get started. Let you play with that for free for 30 days. And that's all you should need to really make this happen if you really apply yourself.
Awesome. All right. Well, today we're going to wrap up. We'll take some questions, and we'll do the winner this week. We do a winner every week. We chose this random winner right before we went live. We got a drum roll in here. Oh, let's see. We got it all. Drum roll. Winner is,
I don't know if I like the drum roll, but
there we go. Mark Jennings, congrats from the UK. Awesome. You win a year of 22Social Premium. So talking about income streams, I saw some of you saying, hey, I'm offering services of helping people set up 22Social apps because a lot of people need this stuff. They want to be able to implement these strategies for themselves. If you're a marketing expert, you can check out our premium plan that gets you 100 Facebook pages that you can build 22Social apps for. So now you can you can offer your services for clients. They could pay you directly to create 22Social apps for them. So
yes,
the premium plan is perfect for that. And Mark, you have won a year of 22Social Premium. So congrats to you.
Yep. Yeah, the normal standard account comes with 3 business pages, which is enough for most of you. But if you do want to help clients and install this into your clients' pages, then the premium would be perfect for you.
Awesome. Well, I need some water because I have been talking a lot today. So let's see what kind of questions do we got. We'll wrap up today. Thanks for joining us, hanging out. Right now is your chance. If you haven't yet, ask your questions. Renee, have you had a chance to monitor too much?
Yeah.
Saw a few coming in.
Yeah, let's open
Stephanie
up
said her mind is blown. I like that. That was the goal today because it should be mind blowing because, I mean, I want to make this real for you. Like, you can do all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Everything we showed you is just learning one system. Learn 22Social. You could do all this. Is it easy? I don't know. I mean, it's easy for me. The hardest part is like packaging it up, getting clear on your offers, creating stuff that people want, and then getting people to show up and listen to you. So that's the hard part. Setting all this up, building these programs. It's as simple as clicking a few buttons and dropping in your video links. So we got tutorials on all that.
So starting from the beginning.
Marlon, this is freaking nuts. Thanks, Marlon.
You want to share the comments?
Yeah, I'll share our screen. We'll just go through the comments and then just kind of rapid fire answer these, and then we'll wrap up. It's been a little bit long today, but I know we want to get through all this stuff for you. Share our screen. Here we are looking at the comments. Richard, right on the top, man. Great comment.
We love you too, man.
Yeah. Premium plan, you can check it out on our site. Starts at $79 a month. There are discounts on the annual as well. But $79 a month, I mean, 100 Facebook pages. So, I mean, you could even create a subscription program yourself where you're charging clients to manage and run their apps. So you could charge your clients $79 a month to build apps for them. I mean, you can make your money back real fast. So it's just a matter of being creative. Let us know if you've got any questions that you can message us directly. We'll help you get upgraded if you need the premium plan. But of course, you can always start with a standard plan, build a couple pages, and then upgrade at any time. So make the most of your standard plan, start making some money, create some case studies, and then upgrade when you're ready.
Stephanie's mind is blown. That's one you just read. And then
Will Irish, we made in the poster boy because Will definitely is maximizing all this stuff. I love everything Will's doing. I mean, he does a great job. So I think he's the epitome of what we could all become as experts.
Yep, she found it. Melissa found, I guess she was looking for Will Irish.
Oh, cool. There you go. Awesome. Welcome, Ingrid. Thanks for joining. Look forward to see what you create. I want to point out, if you haven't yet, join the group, because there's going to be questions that come up all the time. So the 22Social Power Users group, you just go to 22s.com/group, and it'll take you right here. It's an awesome resource. So if questions come up, you could go here. We also do have a full-blown support center. So if you have technical, billing, account questions, you can just go into our support center and ask your questions. If you go to our Facebook page or just go to 22s.com/game plan, you're going to see kind of a welcome video, a lot of our core content, training, install an app, join the group, link to our weekly training. We're live every week to take questions, help out, show you ideas. And we also have right here, support center, 22s.com/support, all kinds of the articles, information for everything you need to know. And then you can also submit a ticket to us with any billing, technical, account issues. We've got a support team ready to help you out 5 days a week. Let's see, training info down here. All these replays that we do every week are available right in this customer resources area. The notes, resources, updates, got experts to help you out. Check that out. So just make sure you know that's available, right? So if we're not around live right now, you got the group, great place to ask, like, hey, this is my industry, this is what I'm thinking about doing, want to see if this is a good idea, or I need some feedback. That's a great place to go ask some strategy questions.
It's very, very active community. It's very, very nice to everybody, and it's usually always really helping each other out. They usually beat us to answering questions, so it's like,
yeah, we don't guarantee we're going to answer all your questions, but we do our best to get in there and chime in. But help each other out. You could even offer each other services. Maybe you're better at copywriting, someone's good at creating videos. Help each other out, ask questions there, and you'll get some help there. Let's see. Yes, so the answer to this one is secondary private Facebook group. Yes, you can have multiple groups connected to your apps.
And your fan page.
And your fan page. Create multiple membership sites. Yes. 3 different niches. Yep, you could absolutely have 3 different paid subscriptions going. Let's take a look. Cha-ching. SquareUp, we'll have to check that out. I mean, the next payment plan we're looking into is Stripe. We want to go with the big global ones first. SquareUp sounds like a newer one. Definitely take a look at that.
That's just a spin of a Square or something, but
audio files, yeah. So there's a few different audio options, just FYI, and I'll just show you right now. When it comes to audio, the type of media and stuff you can load in here. Like we're doing a live video right now, but it's all just done right here. Basically, just embed from a lot of these audio hosting platforms. So let's say, like, instead of the video here, we wanted to put in an audio file. You could pull from, there's a few options. There's an audio gallery where you'll find your RSS feed from your audio, usually like an iTunes podcast or something.
Mm-hmm.
There's Blog Talk Radio you can embed from. Stitcher. SoundCloud is probably the most straightforward, like most commonly used platform for just uploading an audio track. The cool thing with SoundCloud is you can do private audio tracks. So you can have like a private playlist so that it will only be able to listen to like inside your content area.
Just
on your
embedded.
app. Yeah, so it's the best way to do private audio files is with SoundCloud. You can do either a single track, a playlist, or your whole profile. So that's kind of what we do is we try to leverage all the coolest platforms online and then make it easy for you to just drop in your content into one place and build an app like this where you can charge for access and just gate up your content, change the access settings, and you could use it as a lead magnet, single payment, or subscription. So it's all using the same concept. Just load in all your stuff, lock it up, share it, and profit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, any last questions? We'll go down a little bit further. Done for your service, 22Social. I like it, Angelica.
Cha-ching. Where's the cha-ching?
So videos, using any of the platforms like YouTube, Vimeo. That's a good question to post in the group if you have any trouble, getting started with videos. We've got articles on each of those topics on how to embed a YouTube video or whatnot. So it's pretty simple once you get the hang of it. So
that's the one I was down there from Edward.
Oh, cool. Yeah, this is definitely a more advanced question. This is a great strategy question here. Host a free product, and then within that content of the free video series, have a separate app attached to one of the videos that leads to a, so basically it would be 2 apps. So you have your free giveaway app, and then from a button inside the free giveaway, you would link it to your second app, which will be the subscription, and they could sign up for the subscription. That has a group attached. Yeah, so you can guide. Definitely, you want to guide people. Usually, it's going to be like a free. I'll send you a link, Edward. You can check out what I'm doing with mine. I mean, I do the exact same. Renee, you got yours launched, right?
Right.
And we're doing it ourselves. Same exact concept you're doing. So
free content leading to a paid membership.
I'll shoot you a PM, Edward, with the link to check out how I did it. Let's see, Facebook Live. Yeah, Ecamm. So hopefully Ecamm will let you do.
They did say they're adding YouTube Live.
Yeah.
So using Ecamm, you would be able to go through YouTube Live, which embeds inside 22Social. So
if you haven't yet and you're watching, any of you who have a Mac and you are doing Facebook Live, check out Ecamm Live. It's super, super awesome. And I think it's like, you can try it free, $30. This tool is awesome. It's so, so cool.
Right.
I recommend checking that out. If you have you have to have a Mac, and it's only for Facebook Live right now. So
I think they did say they were on YouTube Live, just not sure.
Hopefully they add YouTube Live. That would be so sweet. I really hope they do. We'll teach on that if they do, Bill. All right, I think this is back at the beginning. Let's just see if there's anything new before we wrap up right now. Stripe is good. Physical products, it's not ideal for that.
It is ideal for generating leads for physical products. So if you have maybe doing something on Amazon or something else similar to that, then I'd recommend running a sweepstakes, Tracy, and then leading the leads or the prospects over to your buy page with an offer, maybe a discount code or something to buy that product for discount. So that's one way to do that. We don't actually do the checkout process for a physical product.
Yeah, we're not going to be like a Shopify kind of platform where we can manage and host all your products and manage the shipping and stuff. That's not what. We're more digital content.
Yeah.
But definitely we've helped people sell lots and lots and lots of physical products using these promotions, like the sweepstakes in particular. So check out that training on sweepstakes. That'll help you get a Facebook promotion launched pretty fast. Replays in the group, that game plan section is the best place to go, Marlon. So if you are a customer, just check out all the customer resources, 22s.com/game plan. You'll have the weekly live training replays right there. That's probably the easiest place.
And we'll leave it running in this app for a few days. So
the replays will be right here at live. We're also uploading most of them to our YouTube or our Facebook page as well. Direct sales, a lot of people here in the direct sales, network marketing. A lot of people using these live hangouts to do their trainings, product overviews, to build Facebook groups. Sweepstakes are actually pretty popular in the direct sales world as well.
Do the home parties.
Yeah, home parties.
Looks like you're in Mary Kay, so you could definitely set up a home party where people show up physically and then actually have a webcam where they're watching you do the makeup on someone, whatever that term is. But
makeup on someone. I mean, it's like what are people doing? Who are your upline? Who are your leaders? How are they making money? Usually it's going to be webinars are the common thing for the big income earners.
So Hangouts, yes.
So you can do the Hangouts on your page. The cool thing with this is if you did a weekly product overview or opportunity training, just gate it up, have everyone have to register to get access. Now you know who's there. Only people who registered get access to your weekly broadcasts. And you can even connect to sweepstakes. You can invite their friends, give away some of your own products every week or maybe every month. You could have them join a Facebook group after they go through that process. So really, really powerful stuff you could do. I would just say kind of look at what's working for your top leaders, top producers, and then replicate some of that with our system, because you can pretty much do whatever they're doing probably much more effectively with 22Social. Yeah, it looks like we need to get a directory of anyone in that space. I mean,
you know what? Post that to the group,
Yeah,
and there's plenty of people that are gonna go and drop their links, especially they wouldn't mind the free
yeah.
free promotion. So yeah, drop that in our group, and I'm like I said, either we'll find some examples or the people themselves will actually post their own links. So,
dude, that's a good. We're gonna take a screenshot of that line. Most valuable webinar I've been on ever. Hey, it only took 5 years for us to get to this point where we can do a presentation like this and back it up, because we don't want to just give you theory. We want to give you the exact steps. But a lot of times what I'm seeing is, people sign up for 22Social and they don't even know all the possibilities. So we want to put it all in one place, break it down for you, and then show you where to kind of like, a la carte, pick what you need to do, and give you those the simple, the best advice we can give you would be just make money at every step. Don't sit there waiting any longer. Get a paid offer up, and take action right now, and then you can start to build on top of that.
Tim says everyone's a winner. Let's see. Jorge's asking if we're doing this in Spanish. I'm not sure when. There is a Spanish. There is a 22Social group in Spanish. So if you do go to our page, there's a group link. You can join it, and that's where any updates would be posted.
We'll have to get one of the Spanish speakers to do translate this deck. This is a pretty good deck. I think we'll be using this deck for a while.
Thinking about it, yeah.
Rolling out. I think this has put a lot of work into this one. All right, thanks for hanging out. We do try to show up every week, always bring you new stuff, and we are committed to becoming better experts ourselves. So we're in it with you all, seeing what you're doing, trying to do our best to guide you and get you results as fast as possible. We encourage you to take this challenge to heart and really see what you can do here in the next 30 days. You've got a formula, a blueprint to implement. Start right now. Start today by structuring an offer that you can put up on your page, and then get some people to go hopefully buy and pay you for. And beyond that, you're going to build all kinds of income streams.
You hit that 1K club,
yeah,
and there's no going back after that.
Yeah, once you get a few under your belt, it feels real good. You want a lot more of those sales. Yeah. So make some online sales, experience the feeling of waking up and having money in your account. Maybe you haven't done that before. Maybe you have, but it was a complicated system that you didn't really have control of. You're going to be in control of this system. We want you to really feel like you can be confident growing your business every step of the way. You're making updates and improving your offers quickly just by logging into Facebook and clicking a few buttons and changing the text.
Right.
Trying a different video. You have control to do this now. So nothing holding you back. We're here to support you. So that $1,000, that's your first goal. Make it happen in the next 30 days. Cha-ching. All right. We'll talk to you again soon. Thanks for hanging out. Take care. Have a great night.